What's up, book lovers? Michelle Mahoney here. I'm in my little book nook. I have books just everywhere. This whole tub is filled of books. That's my book that I wrote behind me, my bookshelf. I'm covered in books right now. But in this video, I'm going to be talking to you about my June TBR list. I've decided for my birthday month that I'm going to do all my thrillers because I've been buying a lot of thrillers and I haven't read any yet this year. And I'm so excited to get into them because I love thrillers. They keep me going. And I feel like definitely when the Halloween season comes, I'll definitely have more time to get into other ones. But I want to start out my birthday month with having more thrillers. So because the first week, really, I'm going to be traveling, I'm going to pick 2 thrillers to be on my Kindle, which one of them I already have right now. It's called Chasing Secrets, and I'm excited about that one. I actually know the author in real life, and so I've already started that one from last month, and I never really finished because I feel like the Kindle's really good for traveling, and so I'm saving it for my trip, and so that'd be really excited. And then I'm going to find another thriller that I can put on my Kindle as well, so that way for when I'm traveling, I'll have the 2 books that I'm hoping to read already good to go. And then I already have an audiobook that I need to finish, and that's kind of debatable. I want to see if I can finish that audiobook by Sunday before we go. I have to whisper. And then that way I can start a brand new audiobook for next week. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing for an audiobook yet. I have been wanting to do the Paris Hilton biography, so I think I might be doing that one. I'm not going to stick to my thriller for the audio books. I still am not ready, I think, to do audiobooks for fiction and stuff like that. Like I like to hear the autobiographies. So that's what I'm doing for that. But I don't know how much audio I'll get done because I'm going to be with my family most of the time. So it's really hard. I love to do my audiobooks when I'm alone and I'm exercising and doing all that. And I don't know how much time I'll have for it, but I'm going to start it. And I might be able to listen in the airport, maybe, or on the plane. I don't know. 3 kids, you can't really do that. So I'm going to have 2 for my first week. I just want to focus on my first week. I'll have my 2 Kindle picks and then my 1 audio pick. So that will be good to go. My goal this month is to read 10 books, and 4 of those books are going to be audiobooks. So that gives me 6. But my first week, I'm already going to have 2 on my Kindle. So that gives me 4. I'm already I'm feeling pressured because I already know that I have so many books that I want to read that are thrillers. And now I only have 1 more that I can pick. So I think I'm still going to go over the ones that I'm wanting to do, and then we'll kind of go from there. So first, I got this one a couple weeks ago. It's called A Flicker in the Dark by Stacey Willingham. I have seen this on Book Talk. I've heard people talk about it. To be honest, I can't remember yet. It's about Chloe Davis was 12, 6 teenage girls went missing in her small Louisiana town. By the end of the summer, her own father had confessed to the crimes and was put away for life, leaving Chloe and the rest of her family to grapple with the truth and try to move forward while dealing with the aftermath. Now, 20 years later, Chloe's a psychologist in Baton Rouge and getting ready for her wedding. While she finally has a fragile grasp on the happiness she's worked so hard to achieve, she sometimes feels as out of control of her own life as the troubled teens who are her patients. So when a local teenage girl goes missing and then another, that terrifying summer comes crashing back. Is she paranoid, seeing parallels from her past that aren't actually there? Or, for the second time in her life, is Chloe about to unmask a killer? From debut author Stacey Willingham comes a masterfully done lyrical thriller. A Flicker in the Dark is eerily compelling to the very last page. Who does not want to read that? So I'm very excited. This is definitely on my list. I also got, because I have a book addiction, You Shouldn't Have Come Here by Geneva Rose. This just looked so good in Target when I looked at it. I'm not even sure if I read the back of it, but Colleen Hoover gave a review right on the front. It says, Geneva Rose is the queen of twists. If you know me, I love a good twist. I love when I cannot predict a book. I'm all about that. I want to not know what's coming. I want to try to predict it and then be totally wrong. And that's why I love Cherie LaPena. If you've never read her books, they're amazing because I never can predict it quite like she puts it out, and I love that. So let's see. Let's read this one now. Oh, look at it. She's hot. Look at how great she looks. Okay. Grace Evans, an overworked New Yorker looking for a total escape from her busy life, books an Airbnb on a ranch in the middle of Wyoming. When she arrives at the idyllic getaway, she's pleased to find that the owner is a handsome man by the name of Calvin Wells, and he's eager to introduce her to an easygoing way of life. But there are things Grace discovers that she's not too pleased about: a lack of cell phone service, a missing woman, and a feeling that something isn't right with the ranch. Despite her uneasiness, the two bond and start to fall for one another. However, as her departure date nears, things change for the worse. What began as a playful romance soon turns into a complicated web of lies. Grace grows wary of Calvin as his infatuation for her seems to have morphed to obsession. Calvin fears that Grace is hiding something from him, including her reason for staying at the ranch to begin with. Vacation flings typically end in heartbreak, but for Grace and Calvin, it will be far more destructive. It sounds so good. I'm so excited. So this is definitely on my list. And The Flicker in the Dark. And then this one is coming over from my TBR in June that I didn't get to. It's called The Girl on the Train. I think this is pretty familiar to many of you probably. I also believe there is a movie. But this one is just so exciting. Every day is the same. Rachel takes the same commuter train every morning and night. Every day she rattles down the track, flashes past a stretch of cozy suburban homes, and stops at the signal that allows her to daily watch the same couple breakfasting on their deck. Breakfasting? I can't read. She looks forward to it. She even started to feel like she knows them. Jess and Jason, she calls them. Their life as she sees it is perfect, not unlike the life she recently lost. Until today... And then she sees something shocking. It's only a minute until the train moves on, but it's enough. Now everything's changed. Unable to keep it to herself, Rachel goes to the police. But she's really as unreliable as they say. Oh my God, I can't read. But is she really as unreliable as they say? Soon she is deeply entangled, not only in the investigation, but in the lives of everyone involved. Has she done more harm than good? Compulsively readable, The Girl on the Train has emotionally immersive Hitchcockian thrill and an electrifying debut. Paula Hawkins. It just sounds like so intriguing. So I'm very excited to read this as well. But there's 3 right there. And if I'm only going to be able to pick one more physical book, like, I don't know how that's going to happen. But I do know that I've been dying... Is it this one? Oh my God, I have so many. Oh no, The Writing Retreat. I've been waiting to read this one for a long time. This was from my Book of the Month Club. Whoops, my bookmark is coming out. All right. Alex has all but given up on her dreams of becoming a published author when she receives a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity and attend an exclusive month-long writing retreat at the estate of feminist author and writer Rosa Vallow. Even the knowledge that Ren, her former best friend and current rival, is attending doesn't dampen her excitement. But when the attendees arrive, Rosa drops a bombshell. They must all complete an entire novel from scratch during the next month, and the author of the best one will receive a life-changing 7-figure publishing deal. Determined to win the seemingly impossible contest, Alex buckles down and tries to ignore the strange happenings at the estate, including Rosa's erratic behavior, Ren's cruel mind games, and the alleged haunting of the mansion itself. But when one of the writers vanishes during a snowstorm, Alex realizes that something very sinister is afoot. With the clock running out, she must discover the truth or suffer the same fate. A claustrophobic and propulsive thriller exploring the dark side of female relationships and fame, The Writing Retreat is the unputdownable debut novel from a compelling new talent. It just sounds so amazing. So I got this book of the month. Actually, it says right here, February 2023. I can't wait anymore. I need to get this on here. So these are my 4 books of the month. 4 books a month. These are my 4 from my TBR that are physical. Then I'm going to have 2 on my Kindle. So that's 6. And then I have 4 audio. Now, if I can get through these, if for some miracle of a reason I have time to do more, I have so many thrillers. The Last Word by Taylor Adams, just the cover alone, it's amazing. I have Daisy Darker by Alice Feeney, just looks amazing. This was from August 2022 for Book of the Month, May 2023. And then I have You're Invited, which also, July 2022. I never have gotten to this one, but Oh, I just like so on a thriller mode. So if I could get these last 3 on my list somehow, like if I could read 3 books a week, that would be ideal. I just have to get my butt in gear. I really do, because I'm like loving the thriller theme. I just don't have enough time. I have this other one too. I'm not sure how much. I think this would be classified as thriller as well. This is also from my March 2023 book of the month, The Soulmate. So also would definitely, like if I could squeeze those other 4 in, which means I would be doing 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I could do 3 books, if I could do 3 physical books a week and still have my audio, that would be ideal. But I have to be realistic, so I'm going to stick with these 4, see where we can go. Okay, quick little side note. I am going to put these 2 on my TBR because when I was doing the math, when I'm sitting here writing my list, I'm going to add the last word and you're invited because I should be able to fit these in, because if I do my 2 Kindle books for my travel week and then I finish Hooked by tonight, then I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That will bring me to 2 physical books a week. So I think that I'll be good to go. So I'm adding these for sure. High ambitions, we'll see. So before I even really get started on this pile, I have to finish Hooked, the one that I'm on right now. I don't even know if I talked about that in this video. I don't think I did, but I'm reading Hooked. And so, it's June 1st. So I'm really hoping to finish Hooked tonight and then I can start on this. So if I can actually finish one of these before I go on my trip, that would be cool because I think it would give me a jump start. But yeah, there's my TBR list for the month of June. Thriller is the theme. If you want to hop on board and do any of these with me, definitely let me know in the comments down below. If you've read any of these and have any kind of comments, I definitely want to hear about them as well. So thank you so much for watching this video and I'll see you in the next one.